This is a Talk of the Town Extra.
I'm Meryl Rose. Do you have an up-to-date will? If not, do you know what would happen to your possessions after you're gone? Attorney Jim Higgins is here to talk to us about that. It's nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
So how often does it happen that someone passes away without a will that's up to date or without a will at all?
You know, we see it a good bit in our estate practice, and most people have their affairs that in order, but you know, it gets on us sometimes. I mean, it happens where people pass unexpectedly or just never got around to it and don't have a will.
Is that what it is, that they don't get around to it, or why are people hesitant to make a will?
Oh, I think there's a million great excuses not to do one. I mean, there's so much more, I guess we would say, fun things that we'd rather do in life, but it's just easy to put things like that off. But truly, you know, our estate section, we've set it up to try to make things like that, whether you need a living trust or a will, as easy as possible. Because if you've got children, if you've got property, you really need to plan on that stuff for your family's sake.
If you don't have a will, what happens to a person's possessions?
Well, you know, there's a lot of people worry about that. They're worried the government's going to get it. They hear things like that, or the probate eats it up, and it really doesn't. I mean, we have laws in place that if someone dies without a will, the law says, all right, we're going to assume that you would have left your property to your family. So if you have a spouse, it's going to go to them. If you have a spouse and children, it will be divided by them. Your spouse will at least get a third. You know, so it goes to them, but since you don't have a plan in effect, it can still be cumbersome. You know, you don't want a 10-year-old getting your property without things. So it's okay. We get people through it, but if you can get the plan in order, you're better off.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us today. For more information on the Higgins Firm, you can visit their website at thehigginsfirm.com or contact them at the number you see on the screen.